Hey, it's great to be back.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Hey, come on, it's been like a year, dude. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, we were here earlier this morning and all, but
Shouldn't we start by saying hello to our fan?
Yes, hello, fan.
We have a fan
Okay.
that's been probably suffering for the last year.
Waiting. It's like kind of like like a welfare check. Waiting for it to come in and everything.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I figured you know about that and everything.
Well, good to see you, man. What's going on? The bobblehead's already being stolen.
Hey, it's me. It's mini me.
Yeah, I'd bring the sign a little bit more back. Both of them a little bit more back.
Okay, well, I'll bring everything back because
good.
we
There
want.
we go. There we go. We haven't lost a step with our
No,
high.
we're good.
We are
Hey.
good. So how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. I've been busy losing weight because the last time I was here I was like really fat. I was like like around
I mean,
the
they
waist.
threw us off the air because of that.
Well, I thought it was because of other things.
No, you broke the chair, and then that was it.
Well, now they let me sit on the
Yeah, that's the pros chair.
Woo! But yeah, no, I mean it's been an interesting year. A lot of things have happened.
All right.
I'm still waiting for my pumpkin spice creamer because it's still stuck on the ship that's like lodged in the Suez Canal.
It's coming.
It's coming.
So what have you been doing? Listen,
Yes.
I mean, I've
Yeah.
been off the air for a year.
Yes.
Other than this morning.
Well, yeah.
You're all over the place.
Well,
You really didn't take. I mean,
Well, am I? Oh wait, hold on.
no,
Am I all? Am I
let's
all
tell
over?
people the truth. You told me we're gonna not do the show for a while.
Yes.
And the following day you were back on the air, and you've been on the air since. So.
Well, no, I haven't been back on the air.
It took me 6 months, but I caught on, and I realized.
Well, wait, I haven't.
Yeah.
Listen, I wasn't on the air for our No Rhyme, No Reason. I was just popping in to make sure that people know that I'm.
You've
very
been a
much-
guest on every show on Gov's Radio.
I haven't been a guest.
Whether you were
on-
invited or not, you've
Well,
been on
you know,
them.
yeah, that's true, that's
you've
true.
you've been here quite often.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, I have nothing to do. I have to get out of my house because nobody wants me there.
Fair point.
So I have to be somewhere where they.
But I mean, but why do you have to come
tolerate.
here? Like, are we even sure they want you here?
Well, they serve alcohol here, so
All
I
right.
mean.
Okay. All right, fine. Well, it's good to be back.
Yes.
Listen, here. All I thought about when we decided to do this show was, wow, what's been pissing off Bosy for the last year? And I'm like, it's got to be good stuff, right? Because you used to rant on a weekly basis.
Yes.
Typically about Cuomo.
Well,
or the Mario Cuomo bridge, or the Chris Cuomo show,
Right.
Or Andrew Cuomo's
Yes.
job. So this is a Cuomo free show tonight, right?
Of course.
Okay.
I have. I
Okay.
cannot at all complain about Cuomo.
All right, good. Now, so
complain about Hochul.
okay. is it Hochul or Hochul? Do we have a
Hochul.
pronunciation on Hochul? Oh, by the way, let's lay
Hochul.
some ground rules down.
Yeah,
Here's the deal. Anyone who's
yeah.
ever listened to our show,
Yes. All
11 of them,
11.
and all the people that have listened to our show,
Yes.
know
Yes.
that you have. I'm going to say it nicely because we're friends.
well, thank
you
God
have
for
a
that.
certain interpretation of the English language that is not like everybody else's version of the English language.
Well, I mean, listen, I try to go ahead and I try to relieve that by saying all my proper words, not during the week, but only on the weekend.
Right. So, since you butcher the language, I thought it would be a good idea because I feel after a year off,
Right.
you probably went to speech therapy, or maybe you took an English class, or maybe you bought a Dr. Seuss book, or whatever you did. But I feel
I like green eggs and ham.
that you
Yes.
should be on your game tonight.
I am on my game, 'cause
So
it's been a
knowing you're
year
going to be
and-
on your game,
Yes. It's been a year. I'm
would,
good. I'm good.
I am throwing
Good.
down a challenge to one Jeff Bosy that should you
I don't want any
Butcher.
Listen, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not. I will not chew any watermelon gum. I'm not doing that again.
No watermelon gum.
I am
no
not
funny
doing,
bones.
I'm not doing any funny
no
bones.
McRibs.
And thank God, are they still selling the McRibs?
No, sadly, no.
Oh, thank God. And I'm not doing that either.
Okay.
Either.
So-
either or either.
Let's get to that.
Okay.
Should you butcher
Yes.
the English language?
Butcher, like Sam from from that show.
Brady
Brady
Bunch,
Bunch.
yeah.
With Tiger.
You will face penalty tonight because after a year off, you should be on top of your game. So should you butcher the language, there will be consequences.
Okay.
And that's all I'm going to tell you. And you will be reprimanded on air properly.
Okay, reprimanded. Like, so I get a slap on the hand, like, so to speak.
No.
I get a good talking to, so to speak.
No.
I get a written letter of.
You wouldn't know how to read it.
Okay. Well,
you will be reprimanded properly.
Point proven.
Let's just say that. And I, to be fair, I'm going to let other people decide.
Like what? Like the.
Yeah. If you've done an injustice to the
our
English
fans?
language,
What, like the fans.
Fan.
Okay, the fan.
Yeah,
fan.
fan.
Well, hold
Right.
on, wait. Let's see here. We have Linda Marcus Smith. We know her. She's a nice lady that we all know.
It's up there.
Well, I can't read that far.
Greg,
you know that.
Greg D. Filippo, how you doing, buddy? Greg's been posting some amazing pictures of two things: the beautiful weather in Florida and food that he makes.
Yes.
I got to appreciate both.
And also, and
he, by the way, is the owner.
Yes, he is.
Of the matching Jeff Bosy bobblehead doll. And by the way, you stand up for a minute because this didn't resemble you much in the beginning, but wow. You know what? You're almost ready to go on that show Naked and Afraid.
I'm just afraid.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, and then one of our listeners said that, Jeff, you're an absolute hunk. It was from Patrick Dunn. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, Joan Krupi Asher.
Hey, it's like we never left. Right. We got,
all our old regulars. We love them and we miss them.
I feel like we have technical issues going on. Are you cropping us out like usual?
Well, that would be only fair.
All you're going to see is the neck down. It's like, hey, welcome back, Face for Radio. So, Bose?
Yes.
Let's come out of the gate strong. I want to know.
Yes.
What has been pissing you off for the last year that you haven't told me about?
Oh, okay. Well, first off, there was a guy, we all know him, Elon Musk, right? You know him, right?
I've heard of him.
Okay. And, he has that whole thing with, like, Tesla and everything,
Okay. Yeah, ringing a bell.
And recently he's purchased, or he's in process of purchasing.
He's backing out of that deal.
Oh, he is? Oh, okay.
You know he's going to back out of that deal.
Okay.
You know what his penalty for backing out is?
I heard $1 billion.
$1 billion.
Yeah, $1 billion.
Are you going to lend him the money?
Well, no, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm pissed off because that man is sending rockets into outer space, and he didn't invite me. I mean, come on. Do I not deserve to go? I mean, like, when he started doing that, I was kind of chubby, and I could have been then going to be pigs in space.
Let's clear something up.
What?
You're kind of chubby now. You weren't chubby.
Okay, what was I then? Overweight, obese, fat?
You were
borderline
you
diabetes.
were in shape, but the shape was not
round. The shape was round.
Right. So now you're chubby, which is good, but you're tracking towards.
It's not
normal.
Chubby. It's just it's.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's like.
It's chubby.
Well, listen. How about this? I remember when I used to go. I got to the point of disgust, and I was grabbing.
Me too. Every Tuesday.
Damn you! I was like grabbing it. I was like flopping it up and down. I was like, wow, this is like the weight of a toddler. I was like, this is ridiculously disgusting. I was like, but the one thing that I am happy about.
You lost the weight of a toddler.
You did.
Like,
Sally, I don't want you butchering the language. Let's let Jeff butcher the language.
What was it?
So you did. You lost a 4-month-old.
Yes. Right. And also, to add, I can finally see my dick.
Oh, well, that's really nice, Buzz.
Really?
Yes.
Good for you.
So you got new glasses and you lost some weight. Wow. Nice. Looks like somebody got a telescope for Christmas.
It's not that minuscule. I mean, it does. From what I hear, it can do the job. And when I say I hear, that means I've talked to myself when I go ahead and have self-pleasure.
Oh,
so
nice.
There you go.
Nice. I almost want you to go back to grabbing your stomach. So
Elizabeth Batterpeed says hi.
Hi, Elizabeth. So let's hear it.
Yes.
You're mad at Elon Musk because you got shunned for
Going
to
out of space. He's sending all these other bastards
William
out there.
Shatner.
Yeah, I mean, that guy was like as useless as like a bag of dicks. I mean, why is he going up to outer space? Why? Because he was on Star Trek? I mean, come on. Really?
He's Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
Captain Cock.
Wow,
Yeah.
You're hating on William Shatner.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
You are bitter. Well, let me ask you this.
Yes.
You know, there's the price these people pay to go up there, right?
Well, you got to pay.
Yeah. Don't they pay to go on SpaceX flights?
No, he invited them.
I don't think it's that kind of. I think.
Well, you think Shatner's rolling in the dough at this age and in this time of life?
I'm sure he's doing okay.
What, he's like making what $3 on the reruns? I mean, come on.
Well, you're hating on Shatner.
Screw Shatner.
He was
you
in
know?
other shows, wasn't he? In like other TV shows, like Boston Legal or something. And
I wouldn't know. I'm not that old.
right, he was in other things. He's a legend. He's what, 90? How old is William Shatner?
Doesn't matter. He's old, and he got invited, and he went up there because probably Elon goes, "Hey, I watched all your episodes, and that one that you went ahead and you went against Khan." I mean, really? I mean, come on. I mean, screw him. He should be inviting me. I'm, as you would say, I'm like an icon, a legend, a hidden secret. That should have been, in Elon's penis and going into outer space.
Well, have you tried to reach out to Elon and say that you want to go in outer space?
I was.
Are you? Let me ask you this question because
Yes.
I love you. You're a buddy, but
Yeah.
let's bring the facts in. Okay.
Okay. Yes. I'm ready.
I've been to your house when you do Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
You can't go on a ladder. Let
Right.
that sink in a minute.
Okay.
You wouldn't go up an 8-foot ladder.
Right.
You want to go in outer space? Because it leaves the ground.
Yeah, but you're only looking up at the sky. Like, I could stand on the ground and look up at the sky.
You could climb a ladder and look up at the sky too.
Yeah,
but you were afraid, and now you want to go in Uranus.
Okay, well, why you got to pull out such intricate facts?
I'm
like
just
that?
saying, maybe a guy afraid of heights shouldn't go to outer space. Is all I'm saying.
Well, it would have been nice to be invited.
Okay, so
That's
you would
all
have
I'm
turned
saying.
him down, but you just
Right.
wanted to feel loved.
Exactly. I
Okay.
think a person of
You know what?
my-
Then let me, on behalf of Tesla and Elon Musk and
Yes.
SpaceX,
Yes.
invite you to go on the next launch.
Thank you.
Can you make it?
I'm available.
You're supposed to say no.
No.
Okay. Sorry, we'll give you a spot away.
Sorry.
That's fine. So you're the first thing after a year of being off the air,
Yes.
you decided that, you know what? Elon Musk is my target.
And then...
Hey, DiFilippo said that Shatner paid $100,000 to go into space.
See?
That's
Thank
it.
you.
I could pull that out easily.
Out of what? Someone else's bank?
My 401k. I can go ahead and instead of retiring, I could sit there and say, I went to outer space.
Okay. All right. But again, you're afraid of heights.
Listen, these are all just minute, barriers. Okay.
Okay. So what else is pissing you off?
Okay. Well, here's another thing. Okay. We have our new president and everything. Okay, that's all well and good. Okay, and it was a nice gesture on his part that he went ahead and he pulled the troops out in August, right? And then we went ahead. We took a 4-month break. That's it. 4 little months. 4 little month break, right? And then what is well, shit, we're all bored. What are we going to do? That's right. Let's send everyone to Ukraine. Let's start another war. I mean, really.
We're in Ukraine?
Are we not?
We're not.
We're in Poland. Sitting at the wayside waiting to go ahead and do our thing. So, it's like we get done finishing and pulling out, which is a premature thing to do. We got done pulling out, and now we're starting shit again. Can't we just, leave everyone else alone, do our thing? I mean, come on. I mean, there's other things to complain about.
So what keeps you up at night is, 1, that you're stuck on Earth, and 2, that we're at war.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we're going up against a 1980s rival, Russia. It's kind of like the whole, Ivan Drago and Sylvester Stallone.
I know you're on a rant here, but we're not at war with Russia, right?
Not yet.
Okay, but
Not
we're
yet.
not.
But we could be.
But right now we're not.
Well, at this very second, no, but we could be.
But in your Nostradamus brain, you're saying you see this happening.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Okay. I feel like you're rooting for it, but okay.
Well, I mean, listen.
Do you see yourself as Do you see yourself as such a patriot that should we go to war with Russia that you would drop everything and enlist?
Absolutely not.
So your Americanism has its limits.
I'm rooting for
A 19-year-old. Yeah, to go and fight. Right.
Well,
Very noble.
To be fair, they're going to run and move and are more agile than I am.
I don't know, because you were White Lightning last year in the
well, that was
race.
last year. To
Right.
be
And
fair,
you were huskier.
yes.
So
and
now,
yes,
I mean,
yes.
I don't know how many Russians would even be able to chase you.
Well,
You'd be like Forrest Gump. I could see you running like through the jungle. I don't even know if there's a jungle in Ukraine, but let's say there is.
And I was
the desert,
running.
okay, and I could see you running and just a trail of Russians behind you, and you leaving them in the dust.
that's it. Like
Yeah.
You think I'm that quick?
I've seen you
Yeah.
run. I mean, it's
Yeah.
It was
it's frightening.
shocking.
The only time I've seen you run faster than that race,
Yeah.
was last week when the check came at the brokerage.
Why are you going to out me like
You
that?
just
I mean,
gone. You were
I had to
gone.
go to the bathroom.
Yeah, from 9:30 to 10. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Well, it was
Yeah.
there was a line. There was a line on the bathroom.
There was a line waiting for you to get out and unlock the door. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
True.
Nice
true.
try though.
But, yeah.
But okay. So I'm glad. I feel
Yeah.
like Patriot Jeff Bosy is a guy I want to know. Like, but again.
This or- no,
you
no.
know.
Not that,
So
no,
you're
no, no.
saying, just to be clear, if
Yeah.
you got down to like 175.
Oh, that's
Okay,
going to be a job and a half.
And you were able to get a camouflage fedora.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
Which let's say it's Kevlar. Kevlar and
Kevlar
camouflage.
fedora. Well, to protect the cranium.
Right.
Yes.
You wouldn't go to battle?
And that's a pretty big word, I might say.
Cranium? Yeah, and you
Cranium.
didn't botch it. So right now you're still good. You're not on, yeah. So you wouldn't go to battle.
Listen, if push came to shove, and mainly the person like behind me is shoving me to go to war, if push came to shove, I mean, like, listen, I mean, democracy is a sacred thing. And, I mean, if I had to, like, if they got rid of, like, when they got done with all the 20 and 30-year-olds, and then
Shit ton of people.
And then the teenagers,
Yeah.
because you have to go that
If the
way
20
too.
and 30-year-olds were piling up, if there was a pile of them,
yeah,
and I had to step over them to go to battle.
like I said,
mean-
once they moved the age bracket to the 40-year-old, semi-overweight, pasty, pale,
Yeah, in the
semi-funny
you
white
wouldn't
guy.
you would not even be able to fight in the summer months. I mean, you need like SPF 230 or whatever you would need. You would look like Strawberry Quick.
we just finally had like somewhat of a quick little summer this past weekend.
We can't
He's
trap
been
them.
studying up.
I'm telling you.
Because I had to do the
Somebody bought Rosetta Stone.
I had to phonetically do it in my head. Weekend. Okay, so we just had that happen, and I was outside for no more than, I don't know, an hour and a half. Okay, my ears are peeling, my arms were all red. I mean, like, you could
Whoa.
oh, sorry. We'll do this one. Okay, so and it's like it's already all like it's,
Look at those guns, Bosy. You working out too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you get the tickets?
Suns out, guns out.
Hey, did you get the tickets though?
To the gun show?
To the gun show.
More of a musket guy.
More of like a pea shooter.
Yeah. I tell you what, man, you really, Lane Bryant, that gym is.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hey, isn't that a fat person store?
Where do you work out?
Well, considering that I am kind of a person that enjoys the 80s, right? I love the 80s.
It's just retro fitness.
How'd you know that?
Oh, because your word association is so clever. So is that where you go?
Yes.
So if people wanted to see unitard, sweaty, pumped up Jeff Bosy, what retro fitness would they meet you at?
The one in Bayshore.
And what time do you usually go and lift the building?
Well, yeah.
Is there a snack bar there? There is. So Bayshore Retro Fitness, you can catch Jeff Bosy pumping iron.
Yeah, I am constantly. I'm on the treadmill. I'm on the bike. I'm using the machines and the free weights and everything. And I don't know what I'm doing with my hands now, but it looks like
I
I'm
hope you don't look like that at the gym.
it's like I'm doing that machine where you
Looks
go
like a
this,
telethon
and
right now.
this.
So that's good. I'm glad you're slimming down. Now look,
Yes.
look. I told you, one day you could be this guy.
I still, I swear it looks like that one actor from, not Tootsie. Oh Jesus Christ! The guy who did the 10-10-3-2-1 commercials. It's so simple. Just dial 10-10-3-2-1 and then the number.
Not a clue.
I forget his name. If anybody knows that,
if his claim
name.
to fame is the 10-10-3-2-1 commercials, I don't know.
It was a big thing. You don't remember the 10-10-3-2-1?
I watch sports.
Okay, moving on. It was a commercial. Wait a minute. It was a commercial back in the late 80s, early 90s.
I'm not that old.
Moving on.
So, all right. So wait a minute.
Yes.
Elon Musk.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
The war with that in your mind, and it's okay. I mean, we're at war with Russia.
Yes.
Okay.
I love how you sum up the entire Elon Musk.
And then
into
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like stuck on Earth.
Yeah.
Like
and
the
then,
whole conversation.
And what else has been pissing you off?
Okay. So, we all had the thing of where they were able to find, what was it, the pill to, not the morning after, because that'd be a recent subject, because they're talking about Roe v. Wade. And I found out what the V stood for. It was weird, because I was like, who's Roe v? And then I found out the V stands for versus. So it's Roe versus Wade. And I was like, and I was like, wow, I was really impressed.
Intellectual Bosy is so different, isn't he?
Yeah, it's been a while. He's had a lot of time to study.
Yes,
up.
I've watched and I've read a lot of comics. So they had the pill able to relieve or as a subsidiary to taking the shots.
A what?
Subsidiary to taking the shot for COVID. It's a sub of it. You take the pill instead of the shot. You take the pill. Subsidiary, correct? It's right there. You know that word goes into that. Come on!
I'm going to give you a pass because for you that's okay.
Okay. So, anyways. But now the what was it? It was I forgot when it was, but the World Health Organization, WHO.
Who?
Exactly. They went ahead and they were able to find a vaccine for malaria.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, since when has that been really the hugest thing to hit? As far as quickly, everyone has malaria lately.
Well, the thing is that it's people still get diseases,
right?
Besides COVID.
But wait, hold on. But
like there are other diseases. There's still malaria and Ebola and heart disease and cancers and all that stuff. It's just COVID is front and center for the last 2 years.
Yeah, but now all of a sudden they go since we're going ahead and we're doing everything Operation Warp Speed.
Well, there are still people who have been doing studies on malaria probably for 30 years.
Exactly.
And they're getting
30. Wait, hold on. Well, wait a minute.
Getting breakthroughs.
30 years.
Sure.
They finally, 30 long years, they finally come up with a vaccine for malaria. But in 2 months, 2 little tiny itsy bitsy months.
They didn't start when COVID hit. They work on vaccines long ago that, because this thing mutates into different strains.
Yeah, I know. You got a new one every week.
Okay, so a horrible the groundwork was being laid for the vaccine. Okay,
right.
So they got into. Thank God they stumbled on something.
Stumble.
Yeah, whatever. It's working.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, but still, 30 years.
Are you afraid of getting malaria, or are you happy now that you can go on your jungle safari and not worry about getting zapped?
Now I'm too old. I don't want to go on a jungle excursion.
Right.
Now I was I don't feel like going into the depths of
just
Venezuela.
To back up, you would go into the desert to battle the Russians, but if this became a jungle conflict like Korea or Vietnam,
right,
you're out. You don't do jungle.
Well, I told you I haven't eaten Chinese food in a long time.
Oh. So that's
deal. Yeah, no, that's a deal breaker. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm afraid I could it wouldn't be good.
Okay.
It's a bad deal. Oh, have you ever had blue cheese?
You mean blue cheese?
Blue cheese.
I have.
You have?
You've never had blue cheese?
I actually, for the first time today, I got to experience blue cheese.
And who is this guy Cheese that you?
No, what had happened was I had a setback. Okay, I had a setback, and
What do you mean by setback? You mean like you slipped off your diet for like an hour and you wound up having something unhealthy?
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. Listen, I was off today. I came in here with you, and I went home, and I was like, you know what? They're there. They're in the fridge. I'm only gonna have 2.
What were they?
Okay, it was the 2 polio string cheese things,
Which are not blue cheese.
Wait a minute. I had the one, right? No problem. Went down easy, like usual.
Like you.
Like every time you go ahead and you. Anyways, so I had one, and I finished it.
Don't tell me it had a.
Okay, wait a minute. So now
code on it?
Okay, so on the second one, I go take a bite. Okay, no problem. I go for the second bite, and I was like, why is it hard? Sometimes, it gets a little hard, because it's like it got stale or air got to it.
Like you.
I told you this is a story I'm trying to tell about blue cheese, and you keep interrupting me.
This isn't really blue cheese. This is bad cheese.
And it wind up being there was a sliver of it was like blue and fur and whatever it was going on, and I was like, well, hold on, wait. Okay, so what happened?
You know that's not blue cheese, right?
I thought, and I'm sitting there, I was like, why is this blue cheese? And that's what I've been dipping my celery and my carrots in every time I go ahead. It's like there's chunks of that in the blue cheese dressing. That's what I've been eating, like that.
You understand the funk that grew on your cheese stick is not the same, right?
It's not? It's not. Okay. Well, either way, now.
So basically, you almost hurled up 2 over.
It was.
Don't they have little dates on them that tell you how old they are?
I don't look at I thought it was a fresh thing. It was in the tray. She took it. Well, she does it. She opens.
That's what you get for slipping off the.
She opens up the bag. She puts it in a little tray. She rips them up into servings of 2 cheese sticks together, because I was trying to
And you put them in your little Thomas the Tank lunchbox, and off to work you go. Nice.
It's not Thomas the Tank. It's Transformers.
Sorry.
Okay. Once again,
sorry.
retro. So now, because of that, I have officially. And but before I get to that,
Elizabeth Batapede said you had a penicillin stick.
Yes, exactly.
That's exactly what it was. It was a penicillin stick.
So have you? This is important.
Yes.
Have you vomited or soiled yourself since you've eaten those cheese sticks?
Neither. Neither.
You don't have long, is all I'm saying.
What I did was I immediately spit it out, and I was almost about to all over the place, because I was like, the knowing of that was in my mouth. And I immediately, this doesn't sound good. So immediately I spit it out, and I leave the one piece on the counter. For some reason, the person who I live with started laughing and going, "You shouldn't have eaten that piece." Like I'm looking and inspecting the food before I go ahead and throw it in my mouth. Like I should have a reason to. But anyways, I ran to the bathroom like a prom date, and I started brushing my teeth really bad, with the.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't look good either.
And you think that's going to get rid of the old penicillin?
And I thought it was going to get rid of the thought, and I changed it to the taste from mozzarella to whatever the minty thing is.
Yeah, by the way, that's not blue cheese, but okay. Whatever.
Well, it was blue, and it was on the cheese.
That's
so
it nasty. It's nasty.
It was nasty. I live in a house of horrors.
All right.
So, but as of now, today, breaking news, everybody, breaking news. Today.
Hold on. Dun, 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 dun.
As of today, I have now officially warded off, and I have.
You have quit cheese sticks?
I am no longer going to have a cheese stick touch these lips. Thank you.
Think how much longer you're going to live. How many? You have to explain how many you used to have a day.
Oh, I used to pound down
12.
10 to 12 a day.
10 to 12 cheese sticks a day.
Yeah. So
wait. At night, lying in bed.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that was the best way to eat it. You go ahead and you turn on the TV, and you go ahead and you would watch Lucifer or Taxi, and you would go ahead and you would have the cheese stick or Cheers, whichever show you prefer.
I've never felt more sad for you than when you talk about your cheese stick story watching reruns of Taxi. Wow.
Oh, Melissa O'Flattery says hi, Sally, and hi, Melissa O'Flattery, and yeah. So, anyways, hi, our guest. We missed you. So as of today, I will no longer. And I said, like, listen, I told her, I was like, I hope you didn't buy any more because I am not at all eating these again.
So if there was a fresh Polio pack, dated expiration October right now, sitting in the old fridge, nice and fresh and crisp and whatever, you'd walk right past them.
All done. Finished.
I don't usually gamble.
Right.
But I got $1 American dollar.
Yes.
Says you don't hold up to this cheese stick challenge of yours.
I have, because a long time ago, about 6 to 7 years ago, okay, I ordered, I used to be a gavone on Chinese food. I used to love having my roast pork, fried rice, and whatever else it came with it. And I used to eat that every Friday. It was Chinese Fridays, okay?
Mm-hmm. You Jewish?
My bankroll says no.
Okay.
So, but I would go ahead and I would have that every Friday, and everyone else would eat it too. And then I'm eating it out of a tin or whatever.
Don't ruin Chinese food for us now.
Oh well, hold on, wait a minute. If it's ruined for me, it's ruined for everybody. Okay.
It won't stop me. I still eat Chinese.
Okay.
Food. I don't
so
care.
I'm having
I could have been eating that food next to you, and you could have flatlined, and I would have just stepped over you and kept eating my Chinese food.
Typical.
Yeah.
So I'm taking my my normal amounts shovelful. And I go to take my next bite, and I look into the spoon, and it's fucking Mothra on the spoon on top of my Chinese food. Okay, this thing was huge. It was it got cooked with the food. All right, the thing actually it had like one of those little white flags and it's on one of its little arms and everything, and it was it had that whole thing of where you could see the facial feature of when it got fried. It was
So did you instantly stop eating?
Okay, so
because I throw it off to the side and then just keep going.
No, once again maybe get the whole, the whole. I have a bad gag reflex, so obviously I can't go get the extra dollar raise at work. So I went to go look at. I was ran back to the place that served it.
Yeah,
screamed and yelled. And they were like, "Oh, you want me to change order?
They gave you a free egg roll.
And I was like, "It's we give you a new order. We'll give you a new order." And I was like, "No, I don't want a new order."
And
we'll give you a new one. I was
you haven't had Chinese food since?
I haven't had Chinese food. I was
you had Chinese food at my house.
It was a risk.
You ate it like risk. You were going to the fucking chair.
Give him the dollar now.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
You had Chinese food at my house.
Give him the dollar now.
You had Chinese food at my house.
I will tell you why.
Because it was asked if you wanted some.
Well, because I haven't eaten.
You ate it so fast there were sparks coming off your fork. You were going like this with the rice so quick.
Listen, in my head before I agreed, within that time frame, before I said yes, go ahead and get me this order, I said to myself,
"Who's paying?"
That was at the end of my thought process.
Okay.
So I was going ahead and I was thinking, I was like, okay, maybe it's because it's in a new town and it has.
And they don't have moths.
And they don't have. No, the thing was, it was a hornet.
Oh.
It was the size of Mothra. It wasn't like a moth, but it was like the size of it.
Oh, big portions at the place you order from. Yeah.
Yes, it was huge.
Yeah.
And then but
by the time this story ends, the thing's going to be. It was a seagull.
Listen.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you want to back to the other thing. You want us to give you a new order. It's like, well, no. What are you going to put in next, Godzilla?
What was the probability of getting another moth? I would have taken them food.
No.
I mean, you got No.
I warded it off. So, but then, like I said, I did come over and I completely forgot that I did have.
Right, and so you didn't swear off Chinese food, which is why I am confidently willing to wager.
Fine, I will wager
$1.
I will wager
that
$1.
Do you remember the Seinfeld when they gave up masturbating and 5 minutes later Kramer came in and said, "I'm out." You'll be eating a cheese stick by tonight.
Listen, right now I'm having a hesitation thinking about mozzarella sticks.
Right. You can't. It's like Brokeback Mountain for you. You can't quit them. You're going to be all over them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move on off of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else is pissing you off?
Let's see. Then here's another thing. I was like, all the times I would go ahead, I open up my window, and of course, my next door neighbor is a weed fanatic and goes ahead and is smoking every night, and I would smell it.
It's legal.
That's the thing now. Now it's legal. Now it's like it no longer snuck in the middle of the night. So before it used to be like, like around 11, 12 o'clock at night, I would get a waft of this into my bedroom window. Now it's during the morning, the day, the evening, the night, nonstop. I have a contact high.
Why are you home so much?
Well, it's on the weekends.
Ah, damn it. Okay. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him.
That was a close one.
I mean, but do you feel like what would make the smell come towards your house?
It was the direction of probably the wind.
I didn't get him on that either. Wow. Yeah. I don't even know this guy now. He didn't blow weekend or wind. Wow. Who are you? So your speech
I'm under a lot of stress.
Your speech impediment basically came from weight?
Yes, it was holding my tongue
So
down.
the thinner you get, the smarter you get?
I think so.
Wow.
Because now it allows more oxygen.
You
into
might
the brain.
want to think about anorexia. I'm just saying.
Well,
There's hope for you yet, buddy.
Well, I was thinking about maybe trying bulimia, but then that would be pushing it.
Yeah, all right.
So
Well.
it's a long way to go for making a horrible, cruel joke like that.
So after a year, I feel like you're really not that angry anymore. Skinny Jeff, right? Would you agree, Sally? Skinny Jeff is much more at peace with the world now?
You think?
Other than the fact that in his mind we're at war with the Russians and evidently he doesn't like William Shatner. I mean, whatever he's got against William Shatner.
Fuck Captain Kirk.
Yeah, okay.
So, Kristen Rum O'Flattery.
Oh.
Hello, how are you?
Is there still ketchup being used on corned beef in that house?
I hope not.
Because that still traumatizes me. Ketchup on corned beef.
It's not good.
No
bueno.
No.
But you know what I also find weird? When people put ketchup on eggs.
Really?
Like scrambled eggs. I think that's like...
But I think that's more acceptable
That's kinda normal.
than, you know.
Or, here's the other one. Ketchup on hot dogs.
I know a lot of people who
Pretty
actually
normal.
do that. But also I know a lot of people who put ketchup and mustard or everything.
But these people are what they call not from New York. Because when you go to another place, they love to put ketchup on their hot dogs and mustard on their burgers.
So I got a food story for you. Now, I'm trying to think of when they opened up on Long Island, but there was a Sonic. I think the first one that opened was on 231.
Right.
Okay. So there's one not far from my house near the Green Acres Mall. You all right over there?
I'm good. What's up?
There's a Sonic over there on Sunrise Highway, Valley
Yes.
Stream. I've never been to a Sonic. Okay, I remember driving by the one on 231 and going, "Oh my God, the line is like down the block." So I didn't know
pretty
what the
good.
deal was, but I always laugh because they go, "Wow, the commercials are great. They're funny, and they look like they have all this crazy food." But meanwhile, I'm figuring it's dog shit, and why bother?
Right.
But a couple of weeks ago, I'm driving there and I go, "I'm starving. You know what? I'm gonna go." I was right by the pet store over there. I go, "I'm going to Sonic."
Okay.
You ever been to Sonic?
Yes.
Okay, so I didn't know this.
Did you bring
pull
like,
in,
your pension
you
with you?
park, you got your own, menu board. You push a button, and then some dude comes out on roller skates and delivers you food.
It's like the 50s.
Right.
when they-
So I order, because I go, you know what? I'm gonna get this hot dog thing,
Okay.
and I'm figuring, who am we kidding? They're gonna be like, whatever.
Yeah.
This thing came out. It was every bit of this long, okay? And this guy's carrying it. It looked like, from the Flintstones when they put that side of ribs on the side of the car. And the guy comes over and I go, "Why? They weren't lying. Like, this is legit." So, long story short, I might have a new place I like to go to.
It's great food.
Wait, hold on. I saw you.
Their shakes are good.
I haven't had them, but so if you haven't been to Sonic, first of all, the fact that some guy came out on roller skates,
Yeah.
old style roller skates, not rollerblades,
the two wheels
the
in the
four
front
wheels,
and the two wheels in the back,
and
and that little stopper
was-
thing in the front?
was swooping around the parking lot and delivered my food.
Wow.
I respect that.
So he goes to Island Skates a lot.
Sure.
Okay.
But anyway, Sonic might be the new, and the McRib is not around right now, so I'm willing to try other things.
You know what? Another horrible place you could go visit?
Casa Bosy?
No, besides
With the blue cheese.
no, besides the House of Horrors, another horrible eatery you can possibly go to,
Oh no.
and I'm still not a fan. Chili's.
Really? What do you got against Chili's?
Oh God.
May 29th, aren't you performing behind the dumpster at Chili's?
And that's the problem. That's the only gig I can get.
Yeah. Well, I feel bad for the people at Chili's.
But yeah,
I like Chili's. They're okay.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, like, you know, you got the 2 for. Is that
So
the 2 for 20? Yeah.
Bosy
Yeah.
gets in the car
Yes.
and decides, you know what?
Oh, I bought
I'm
a car.
taking the family out. I'm taking the family out to dinner.
Yeah.
Okay. You load up the jalopy.
Right.
You get in. Where does the family want to go? Where's the go-to place for Casa Bosy?
Okay, well, they they don't like to go out much anymore because the one person's like, I don't want to go anywhere.
Dream the dream. Let's say they want to go.
Right.
Okay.
If they want to go.
In
Let's
a
say everything has
in a
blue cheese
utopian
in your
Bosy
house.
society, where's the place? Where was the go-to? Like, where was the place where you walked in and you were like Norm from Cheers?
Funny, you should. It was Chili's.
So the
It
family
was right
went-
around the block.
So then why are you trashing them? Because what?
Because I was always there, and I got tired of like eating the same penny Alfredo, whatever the hell they had to serve.
But
and,
that was the
you know,
place
and-
where the family liked
and
going.
then what was it? They had the fried pickles, and then the
Frickles. Good stuff.
fried pickles,
Frickles.
frickles,
Yeah,
frickles.
sure.
Is that a word?
Fried pickle. Frickle.
It's
Freckle?
now.
Yeah.
Not freckle.
Now,
These-
did you
these
pick?
are freckles.
Wait, did you
These are
pick
freckles.
Chili's, or did your son go? Let's go to Chili's, or you overruled them and said we're going to freaking Chili's?
Okay, well, it was kind of like a more like my son picks it. He picked it or picks it because they have those little the screens, the kiosk things at the tables.
Yep.
So you can pay and order and all that stuff. Because I don't know why.
So you make your son pay?
He gets an allowance.
It's all making sense now.
He gets
Yeah,
an allowance.
I see
Why
it.
not dip in? I
see
mean,
it
like,
now.
if you think about it, it's kind of my money, but just
Is it though?
switching. No, not really.
Yeah,
not really.
yeah.
Not really. But anyway, because it had like the video games on, you could play the video games.
So
on that.
basically, you leave your house to go somewhere to go eat, and then he ignores you and plays video games while the food's coming.
Yes,
And that to you is the utopian Bosy dinner.
it was the only Bosy
Okay.
dinner.
But if you didn't go to Chili's, was there like before you swore off Chinese food? Was there a Chinese place that you got, or was it all takeout?
Oh, it was takeout. But wait, we have.
I miss going to a Chinese restaurant. I used to like going out for Chinese food.
We started. We went there 3 times, but I tried to get the most bland order as possible. You know, it's so bland that it's Tony Walker seal of approval bland.
Oh,
okay.
What was it? White rice.
Exactly.
He wouldn't even eat rice.
Yeah.
So we go to this place.
Really? You won't eat white rice?
No.
Wow.
Racist.
Wow. Yeah.
So, but they have the place right over here behind the club. Izumi. Yes.
Yeah.
So
You're opening a new one too
another one
in Deer Park.
in Deer Park. Good.
Big, like pumping a ton of money into it.
Huge.
Yeah. Big.
Huge. But yeah. So we've been there 3 times, and you know, I mean, they
So now the family doesn't go out. It's just blue cheese sticks at home, and you take your chances.
You know, I believe there's I have my own little conspiracy theory that they're out to try to kill me slowly, finding their ways.
I could see that.
You know, I mean, between trying to scare me in the middle
Why
of
would
the
they
night,
do it slowly? Is the question I have. Like, why just pull the Band-Aid off? Like, why are they putting everyone else through this? Like,
because
why
I'm still
wouldn't they
paying
just-
the mortgage.
I mean, I'd insure you and then push you off the roof.
Well, luckily they don't.
You
know
wouldn't
how to
even
do
get
that.
on the roof. Is the
Well, that's
problem.
the whole
I mean,
thing.
I know you want to go to outer space, tough guy, but you won't even go up a ladder.
I want to go in that huge blue thing. But you know, I might listen. I
Do you even go on the upstairs part of your house, or only if somebody? Like,
what allows me?
Yeah, like are you white knuckled on the banister when you're going up the stairs?
Really?
Yeah, I'm just asking because I know how afraid you were.
I could go up the stairs, no problem whatsoever.
Okay,
So, but
all right.
I mean that's pretty much about it.
So
Yes.
let's this to me is the reason we're here tonight is because
Yes. I feel bad. How have you been?
enough about me. Jeff's like, enough about me. Let's talk about you and what you think about me. Don't you worry about me. I mean, we could tell the importance of the Govs radio people, right? You know, look at the chair you have.
Yeah.
Tony gave me a milk crate with the stick in the back and said, "Yeah, sit up straight, and don't step on Bosy."
Well, I mean, that's the other thing. I have managed also within the past year. I've performed on all.
Yeah. Do we? By the way, do we have?
We don't have a photo of that.
Why not?
We only there's because on that one photo of one of the stages that I was on, I'm kind of like I was kind of performing. I performed also for Knock 'Em Dead, and that's the only picture I have available. And it was so I'm in a costume. I'm in a costume. Like I said earlier, I'm in a costume.
It's a dress.
It's a costume.
Which was a dress.
Want to see it?
Yes.
What, you have that? No. no.
So,
oh.
Yeah. I'd like to see what Jeff looks like when he's working his.
Oh
job.
my God! It's nothing really to look at. It really
No.
isn't.
I think.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I do have nice tits though. If you think
You
about it.
do very.
You know?
And we didn't put any falsies in there. That was just all you.
You know what's weird?
What? What was weird?
You look better.
What? Really? No, I do not.
So now,
yes,
you went to do a show for Knock 'Em Dead, or you went to before they said, Jeff, you have the part. You had to probably go down and see if you could get the part, right? I mean, did you have to? Was there a tryout for it?
There was a phone call.
Okay, but when you showed up at the first, you guys do rehearsals, right?
Yes.
Okay, when you showed up at the first rehearsal, you were already in that dress, weren't you? Weren't you?
They said they wanted to know if I could actually act out the part. I mean, so I figured, if you're going to go act out the part, you got to give it your all.
So I leave you for a year.
I was desperate.
And you go full blown Tootsie, Mrs. Doubtfire.
I was desperate.
Whatever. Can we see that again? I mean.
Oh my God! It's small on the screen. No.
Oh wow! So that's basically what you've been doing.
I was bored. You weren't around. I had nothing to do.
How many shows have you done in that dress? Or do you have more than one dress? Do you have a special color that you wear to like?
There's a blue one that I have.
So you have more than one dress.
It's more of like a gown.
So what do you own? Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Because I'm sure that our fan wants to know.
Yes.
What do you have more of now? Dresses or fedoras?
They're almost evening out. They're almost even.
Do you have as many dresses as fedoras?
I think so.
But you don't wear them together.
Oh, no, that would be sacrilegious.
Okay.
That would be blasphemy. You can't mix a fedora and a
Now,
dress.
that
would be fedorable.
Word on the street is, don't ever say that again. Word on the street is that
he is fedorable.
Word on the street is that you have gotten more action from the ladies since you've been wearing dresses.
So weird. I know, right?
Is it though?
It is.
Is it?
It is. I've honestly, I'm amazed the fact that when I put on the costume,
the dress,
I seem to find it. I find my way into ladies' hearts a little bit more.
Ladies'
simple.
rooms too, maybe. Do you go to which bathroom were you using in the dress, by the way?
There was a unisex bathroom down in the hall. Unisex. There you go. It's a unisex bathroom.
Okay.
Guys and girls and weirdos.
Score for you.
I can cover all three.
So your part is which is weird. If the role that you play, is it a woman, or did you just show up in a dress and they said, we'll just change it?
They said that we want they said they want the character to have some feminine qualities and likes to the character, it's just I would never go ahead and then just walk around with lipstick,
Wow.
or
would you?
Hey, listen.
Well, you know the real reason we're
Yeah,
on the air, though,
yes.
right? Because we were worried. We mentioned this morning. I was a little worried that our buddy went on a hunger strike when we got off the air last year.
Oh.
And, if we didn't go back on the air for one show, I was afraid he was just going to
Disappear?
rout away.
Well, before you get to that, Greg also said that.
Oh, no.
That if Jeff willing to make a movie in that dress, he knows some people. And
Wait, I think it's funny that Greg doesn't think Jeff already has a movie with that dress.
and he also thinks that he can guarantee that you'll make $100,000 for your space flight wearing that dress.
These are debatable options right now.
You know what?
These are debatable options right now. These are so debatable options.
You know what? That could be a moneymaker for you.
Florida's different, huh?
That could be a moneymaker.
It is.
I picture the Ace Ventura.
And to think, I thought they were so liberal down
the
there.
Ace Ventura in the dress scene.
Oh, you're gonna,
I picture
yeah.
you being that guy, only going out of space. You sitting next to Shatner in a dress.
It'd be good. It'd
Right.
be golden.
Nice.
So I remember that like the whole thing was
we talked. We were going to have an
Yeah.
intervention,
right. Yes.
and we said, you know what, we got to save our buddy Tim. And Tim finally fessed up that the reason he was losing all this weight is because he was on a hunger strike because No Rhyme No Reason was no longer on the air.
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
And it was either that or I had
So-
to contribute to the GoFundMe.
But do we have the before and after?
Actually, we do have a before and after.
Yeah, this is-
photo of
this
Tim
is crazy.
Tim Saliani before the workout, shirtless, but now he's all buffed out and he keeps.
Yeah, but the side by side comparison is amazing.
I know it is. It's going to be completely weird. The fact that he wanted to have this before and after at one of his performances.
Well, so the bottom right, you could see
It's clearly Tim.
that's Tim. And no hair. That was before the haircut.
Yep.
Little out of shape.
The gut
whatever.
hanging out and
Right.
everything.
But look at the guy on stage.
Oh, he is phenomenal. I mean,
Wow.
like even his package, it looks larger.
He looks like a little bit from the side, like if who's the guy from Maroon 5?
Oh yes.
If him and Jason Momoa had a kid,
Fair.
that
fair.
would be Tim.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was a puppy.
there was a doggy.
There was a doggy.
So anyway, we came back on to save our
Yes.
buddy Tim. So I'm glad we did it. It's a good thing. So so what else has been going on?
Other than that, before we go, what's more important about what's been going on? I've gotten into contact with an old friend of this show and the Knock 'Em Dead show, and it's a cult favorite. Let me go get him for you.
Oh, he's here.
He's here. Let me go get him.
Whoa.
He just walked in with the dog.
Oh,
We were talking
okay.
about
Oh,
he just
great.
walked in. Hold on, let me go get him. Hold
Okay,
on.
go get him.
Entertain them all.
Do 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 do.
You can keep talking to them. While
Oh no! I want everyone to witness the. Oh look, he really is here, Sally. Oh look. Yeah. Oh my goodness. No, there's a price tag on that.
Uns, hello, how are you? Have you been doing? Uns, it's been very nice. It's been very wonderful to be
Price
here.
tag on your shirt.
Oh, it's one of those things that it was from the dry cleaners.
Yeah.
You know, once
Dry
you go,
cleaner charges you for your shirts like they're new, huh?
well, once if you remember, the other one was very dirty, and once I had to get it cleaned up.
Oh, did you happen to pass Jeff on your way over?
A very nice guy.
Nice.
He looks very slender, very
Skinny, right? Yeah.
Once he's very tight,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Once I want to go ahead, I want to treat him like a German video, pump him in both holes. To be very nice. And Sally, how are you? Once you're looking
Doing
lovely
well.
there today.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, very nice.
Stop looking at my boobs.
Sorry. Okay, we'll stop looking at the boobs. Let's look at you. Have you been? You look wonderful.
I'm doing well, thanks. Have you been working on anything?
Once
using your brilliance for anything?
Once, yes, I have. Once I've gone ahead. Once I've come up with a vaccine for malaria. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, that's you who came up with that.
Once, yeah, I mean, who else would it be? I mean, come on.
How many years you working on that?
It's been a while. I mean, who give or take, 2 to 3 Once decades.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it's been a slow go. Once we didn't have the funding like we do now underneath the President Biden. Once it's been very nice.
Would you, because you're tops in your field, obviously.
Once, of course. I mean,
would you ever think of going into space?
Once, absolutely. Once, I would love to go into the space. Once I can go ahead, I can get some samples. Once I could probably find cures for other things.
Oh. What do you mean by samples?
Once, the samples, it's like, outer space, or,
Samples from who?
Once you could have gotten something from William Shatner. Once you could have gotten something from, it's Elon Musk. He's a very handsome man. He is. Once he has a Tesla, or when you go ahead, and it's very great because all you have to do is you plug the car in and it's good to go. It's green energy. Do you like it?
What have you been up to for the last year? Besides malaria, I mean, last time we saw you, you were you and Jeff had a little bit of a fight.
Once he's very, very hard to deal with. He's a complete moron.
Don't I know it?
Once he's very not funny.
Keep going. I'm with you.
And but the one thing is that he lost so much weight. He looks.
Did he though?
He's not the pudgy, fat little butterball guy walking around like, oh, look at me, oh, look at me. Once I tell the crappy joke about the garage sales. I mean, it's so stupid. The guy was completely foolish. And so why would you even bother going to one of his shows? Which would be the waste of the $20 on the 2-drink minimum. It'd be a complete waste of time. But you look very svelte.
I can't argue with anything you're saying right now.
That's all right, because I'm a very smart man.
Yeah. And you've clearly you've seen Jeff's act.
It's very horrible.
Yeah.
Has any Sally? I've been having been around. How is that Don Sill?
He misses you.
Once I love that man with all his bearded beauty. Once I want to go ahead, I just want to pinch his cheeks and grab his crotch. And
he's lost weight too.
Yes, he looks very svelte.
Very good.
Wow. Yeah, I want to take you so much man. Once he's doing the conversations. Once he's never gone ahead and he's never had a chance to do a conversation with me. Or a top 10 Fedora late or 5 or whatever number he wants to give me. I will do any number.
Well, he's trying to build an audience.
Once that's not very fair. Or funny, Mr. Reda.
I'm just being
Rich Reda.
Just being honest.
Rich Reda.
So, Professor it is, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, I would not have a pen. Once I would not have this very stylish. What are you doing? Ow! What are you doing?
You have a price tag on you.
It's a little piece of plastic. It's a sample.
Yeah.
Once again, samples. We could put that in the COVID vaccine.
It was really fun to see you. I mean, we missed you. The crowd missed you.
Of course they did.
Sally talks about you all the time.
Because I love her. She's very
I love you
sexy.
Too.
Oh, yes.
Is there any chance that you might be able to find Jeff and have him come back?
Once I guess this is my time. Once I know when it's time to leave.
Do you know?
Once, of course I know.
Oh.
Once, it's been very great to see all of you. It's been wonderful. You look all beautiful.
Do you have any upcoming events you want to plug or anything?
Once, I don't do events. Come on. I usually go to very
You just said you wanted to be on Conversations.
I can only wish. I mean, once, the only thing I have is a very important.
Do you have any avails? Do you want us to relay anything to Don?
Once I am available for that man 24/7. It'd be very good. Once, it's been nice seeing you,
hey,
Mr. Rich Reda.
We miss
so
you.
So sexy.
We miss you.
Sally, mwah! Love you, beautiful. I got to go.
Oh, we never get enough of Professor Fedora.
No, who would?
Well, actually, we do, but he's like a boomerang. He keeps coming back.
Yeah, it's great to see you too.
Oh, hey, Jeff's back.
Guy's so rude. Horribly rude.
Well, Jeff, you missed Professor Fedora.
Well, he came. I figured I'd grab him real quick because he was down the hall. He's playing with a dog and talking about whatever kind of weird crap that he talks about and everything. And I mean, guy's a weirdo.
Wow. So
zero intelligence. Where's my coffee over here?
We got a few minutes left. Let's talk about the world of comedy. I mean, this is, I know you're a big actress now, and
actor.
You wear a dress. You're an actress. Do you, what pronoun do you go by now? Do we have to? Is there should
Shim?
Okay.
Shim.
Okay. So, let's talk about comedy.
Yes.
We're at Govs.
Oh, that's right.
You got shows coming up.
You got a show. Wait, hold on. You got a show tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Here in Levittown, Giggle Room. Rich Reda. He's going to be on stage making all of you laugh. You got it. Listen, go and see this.
I'm going to be there. I'm basically filling in between Peter and Peter Bales and Rich Walker. I'm a filler. I'm filler is what I am. You know, but the big dogs.
Feature.
The Peter Bales and the Rich Walkers.
Yeah.
They're on this show tomorrow.
Yes. Well, we love those men too.
And me.
Well, yeah, but listen, you're just as important as they are. Listen, without you, what would Long Island comedy be without you?
Funny.
That was supposed to be like more like my kind of deal.
So what you got any shows?
I got asked to be put on a show, July. I believe it's July 9th. Yeah, July 9th, I want to say.
July 9th. It's a long way to go to employ Bosy on stage. What's going on? Who's your agent?
Listen, he had hearing problems. He had seeing problems.
Oh, so he doesn't even know how shitty you're at this.
No, not really.
Okay.
But either way, I got put on.
Bastard.
Listen, June is in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
Half, yeah.
And then you got the whole month of June. So, okay, well, listen, no one books me or puts me up as much as I'd like to be.
Why is that? Why is it travesty that is the ignoring of Jeff Bosy still exists?
Okay, well, listen, I
in
have
2022.
The one thing I have to thank Knock 'em Dead Comedy because they have me on a slew of shows. I'm booked like a lot with them.
In a dress.
It's a costume.
Always in a dress? Did you learn another character yet? Like any other? Did you get any other scripts?
Yeah, the other one he wears a skirt.
No.
Okay. No. Just.
So you've been typecast already.
Right.
Yeah,
you've been typecast as. What's your name in the show?
My name is Thalia.
Talia.
I know it's Talia. I always Thalia.
Wait a minute. You don't even know your
Talia.
name. You've been pronouncing the wrong name.
Well, Talia is spelled TH.
Okay.
It's a simple mistake. You could pronounce it any way. You could be Thalia.
Sure. Listen, Jeef, I could see how you could easily make that mistake. I mean, why wouldn't you get your own name screwed up? You know.
But either way, I mean, I got some other small bar shows and everything that people were willing to feel sorry for me.
Wait a minute, though. Hold on a second. I almost forgot about this.
What?
Hold on a second.
Yes.
While we've been on hiatus.
Yes.
You performed on the main stage at Governor's.
Yes.
The big room.
Yes.
The number one club in New York.
Yes.
You
were
on the main stage. Yes. How did it happen?
Well, to be fair, there was a lot of comics who were coming down with cancer, as you know, lately. And for some reason, I believe James thought this was my Make-A-Wish.
Wow! So you got you became the Make-A-Wish guy. Yeah.
No, it was nice. Listen,
boy, is he going to be upset when you're still around?
Either way, he was nice enough to come up to me and said, "Hey Jeff, would you like to?" And I stuttered with the word yes. The simple three letter.
And was it
yes?
Was it?
It was amazing.
Okay.
It was absolutely amazing.
Do we have footage of that?
No.
Oh.
No footage.
Or do we?
I don't think we do. I definitely know we don't because I was too nervous to ask anyone.
Sally rolled the tape.
What?
Yeah. He's like, oh, shit, I was really on the stage, right?
But, I mean, hey, listen.
So if you were to rank your career comedy achievements in order, would I be wrong to say, number one, main stage Govs, 2, music hall, Monday night, 7 people.
Listen, sometimes you got to do the smaller gigs to get.
I've been doing them for like 3 years. I know.
I feel you. I've been doing it for 4 years, and it's
that's
still,
right.
Yeah.
It's
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
June 18th will be 4 years.
Yeah.
Wow. And I've almost done like 24 shows now.
Okay.
Wow.
Sorry.
Up there. Yeah. Wow.
But real quick, I went ahead and I purchased a new truck.
What?
Yeah, I purchased a new truck.
What'd you get?
Well, I don't want to say what it is because I might get stalkers or whatever. But what I'm trying to do is I came up with a list of names that I would love to call.
Wait,
truck.
When did you get the truck that it's not named yet?
It was like no more than 2 weeks ago, and I'm like debating on all these names. Would you like to hear them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait, first I need to know because the name. What color is the truck?
Yeah, you have to tell us a little
Because
bit
you
about it.
you got to know a little bit about it for you to have a
And
name.
what was your last car named?
It was Misery. That was the last car's name was Misery because every time I got into it, it was a miserable experience. But it's a black.
Okay, black. Okay.
Black.
Okay.
Black on black.
Okay.
So this way I melt in the summer.
Yeah.
When I get into it.
Yeah.
So because
You won't stand out in there.
So, either way.
Let's hear them.
Okay.
Wait. Is this you crafted this list all by yourself, and you're looking for approval on one of these names?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I've lost a ton of weight.
Have you, though?
And women are lately attracted to me.
When you're in a dress.
Costume.
It's a dress.
Okay. So, the list as it goes.
Black truck. Go ahead.
Action.
All right.
Number 10.
Oh, wait.
Wow,
You ranked
top
them yourself?
10?
Yes. Number 10.
Oh, he's ranked them already. Go ahead.
The Hummer. Okay.
Yeah. What's 9?
Okay. Number 9. The Glad I Ate Her. Gladiator? Glad I Ate Her?
Number 8.
This is going to be rough.
Oof, I don't know. If
Number 8. The Ford Explorer.
7.
Is it a Ford?
Probably not.
Okay.
The She Scream truck. She Scream, I Scream, She Scream. We all scream for her. She Scream.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah.
Feels on Wheels.
What?
Feels on
What are
Wheels.
you giving mammographies?
Feels on Wheels.
That's what you do when you do the mobile mammograms. Go ahead. What else?
The 18 Squealer. I think it's a proper name. Okay, fine. The Escalade. It had a nice tone when I thought it out. Okay. The Ride Her truck. No. Okay. We're moving on.
What number are we up to?
No, we're close
Please
to the
be
end.
one.
I mean, we could.
Wait, these were being ranked. So what number was the Ride Her?
No, it was in no particular order.
I think he ranked them.
no,
I think in
there
his
is.
mind he ranked them.
There was the like I said. I mean, it could be. It doesn't have to be the actual truck. I could call it whatever it is.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
What else is left?
The
on this?
Nissan Crotch Finder. No. Okay. Well, the number one that I think. The '69 Chevy.
Let me see that list again. I think I speak for Sally and I together when I say that all 10 of those names were shit.
Jesus Christmas, Rich.
Sally, was there any of them where you say, oh yeah, that's got to be the name of that truck?
I'm going to go with
you were gonna
Feels
go-
on Wheels.
But
Feels on Wheels, high five!
But Feels on Wheels has been used
all
for the
right.
mobile mammograms.
Oh, I didn't. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Feels on Wheels.
Then nothing.
So right. So then the other 9 were egg. You laid eggs.
Well, then there was
I got one for you. Why don't you just call it like
car.
the truck?
The car truck.
I'm good. Where's the keys? I'm going. Where's Trucky?
Where's Trucky?
Trucky.
Trucky driver.
Wow.
Toot, toot.
Yeah.
So, hey,
Yeah.
listen, I thought they were very creative names. I mean, there could have been the Slamboni. No. High five. No, okay. Anyways.
Wow. So, is there any chance this truck could get repoed? Just
Well, so long as I keep up with the payments and everything, and I make sure that I park it behind the house so no one can see it, then yes.
okay.
So yes.
You should just call it like dump truck.
Dump truck.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, you are driving it.
Hey.
I mean,
Listen. Oh God. I loved looking at this guy.
Fedora. The Fedora mobile was taken.
He's fedorable.
He is fedorable.
So, but wait, how have you been? Anything new with you?
Man, living the dream. Still working from home.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't mind it. I'm kind of used to it now, and I get to the commute. I actually went into the city yesterday for the first, one of the first times to my office for in a couple of years.
Right.
The building was under major renovation. So is Penn Station, by the way. So,
okay.
But Penn Station's supposed to
they're cleaning the bathrooms.
But Penn Station is starting to look pretty cool, and they said by the end of the year it's going to be very nice. But my building is, they evidently planned this multi-gazillion-dollar renovation pre-pandemic, and they're committed to it. But the building looks unbelievable. I don't know who's going to be occupying the building, but wow, just really one Penn is unbelievable now. So,
I don't go into this.
Penn 1, I know. Restraining order. I know.
Well,
yeah.
I did not. You can't go anywhere because now it's back to high alert. Wear your mask. Make your shots before you can enter anything. I mean, come on.
Did you ever wind up getting your shot? Ever?
Why?
So the answer is no.
No.
Okay.
Listen, I've been healthy since day one. Except, wait a minute. I did happen to have a bad case of kidney stones. Horrible, horrible pain. It was really bad. I went into the hospital, and I was making such a commotion in there.
Were you a pussy? Were you crying?
I was.
Were you screaming and crying?
They probably brought him to the maternity ward.
It was.
Were you wearing your dress?
No, I wasn't wearing the dress.
Oh, so now it's not a costume, is it?
It was a costume.
Yeah.
Damn it. No, it was. It was such the pain. The only way it was in my lower back. And then it felt like there was an angry prostitute kicking me in the nutsack repeatedly.
Has this ever happened to you? How would you make that comparison?
I was figuratively thinking that it could possibly be a prostitute kicking me in the nutsack a whole bunch of times from non-payment. But the thing is, I was making such a scene. It was so horrible. And I'm I was oh, the pain.
This was a kidney stone.
It was a kidney stone. It was so horrible.
And
I was
meanwhile, some guy in the next bed probably has a javelin through his jugular, and he's sitting there just mum, and you're over there screaming.
Well, actually, there was a guy on the bench to the left of me, and he was holding his toe in a Ziploc bag.
And you were crying.
And I was sitting there going, I was like, maybe it's not so bad.
And
maybe
now
it's not so bad.
in hindsight,
yes.
You were complaining about eating a furry cheesesteak.
That's true.
And this guy walked in with his own toe
in a Ziploc bag.
In a bag, right.
Wow.
So. Now, did they save the toe?
I wouldn't know. I had my own room to go to.
Ah.
So they put me in a room with this 80-year-old lady and everything, because obviously I tested negative for COVID. So they put me in this room with this 80-year-old lady, and then she starts,
Get a number.
I was going to think about getting her number, but I was in there, and then I go ahead, and all I hear from the curtain was
hello. I can hear you breathing. Hi. What's your name?
Don't engage. Never engage. Don't engage. Don't say anything.
I mean, it's an old lady.
Yeah, I know. So I felt compelled because
no one else talks to you.
No one else talks. Exactly. So
Right.
I was like, hi.
Oh, hi. How you doing? My name is Margaret. My husband's name is Harry. We've been married for 35 years. He used to own a hardware store over in Levittown, but he's been since retired. We live in a little cottage house and everything, and I was like, oh my God, someone take her out!
You know how to end those conversations quick. You just got to say,
take a
hey,
pillow and put it over her head.
I do shows over at Governor's if you ever want to, and then she would have been, all of a sudden you would have heard, she would have pretended she was sleeping.
Or I could have done my whole act in front of her and she would have been out.
Oh, yeah, that would have been better than anesthesia.
But,
so Elizabeth has a good name for your truck. She calls it the Fedoralicious.
The Fedoralicious. I love it. Thank you, Elizabeth Batapede. Fedoralicious.
Fedoralicious.
Fedoralicious. It's right. It's a nice crest between Fedoralicious and Fedorable, and you put them together, and it makes Jeff Bosy. Yeah. I mean, it's not as sexy as you because you are the silver fox of Long Island. So
I'd rather not be silvery, but it's here,
it
man.
looks good.
It's
it looks
here.
good. It's hot.
Not everybody has your flowing locks.
Well, like Tim had more flowing locks. I mean,
Tim's
look at him.
man bun is 12 of my haircuts piled together. Like if you put it all in the pan and put a rubber band on it or whatever.
But I'm like I said, I am happy that there's what was it, that other show that's here, Kosher in the Kegs.
Kosher in the Keys.
By
the way, that's the other thing. We used to, we got all these good shows here still going on, right?
Yeah.
And hopefully people are watching them, right?
Yes.
We got Hershey and the Keys, and they're still doing, what night are they doing? Tuesday?
I guess
Right?
so, yeah,
And we still have the Steve show on Monday, right?
oh god, yeah.
Don doing his show on Wednesdays.
Yes.
Donversations or
Okay.
Don's Top 5 or whatever.
Yes.
What's he doing? Both? And what else we got, Sally?
Yeah,
What's
Knock 'em
on?
Dead is
Knock 'em
on-
Dead's
yeah,
every,
right,
right?
yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday still.
Yes.
He's doing the Green Room show still.
Yes.
What else is going on? Who else is,
We have Flip Tracks.
Oh,
Yes.
Flip Tracks.
Flip Tracks.
Oh,
the musical.
You
And
can't
we
call
have,
you.
we have Joey
call that.
Petroni.
Joey Petroni, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got a lot of good shows here, and and we stop by, so that's a plus. I mean, like we're not. I don't think we'll be. I know after Friday, I probably won't be allowed here because I'm gonna come and be in the presence of the building and everything, and then I'll have to at least wait till next weekend to. Weekend. I said weekend.
Sally,
I said weekend.
it sounded like-
I
didn't
said
it sound-
weekend. I said weekend.
Sally,
Weekend.
it sounded like he botched an English word.
You would be right.
Well, Jeff,
Come on.
I give you credit. You
tried.
made it through most of the show, but you know what? We dealt with this for over a year, so you need to pay the price.
What do I have to do?
Sally, let me ask you a question. Do any of these cameras point that way?
Yes.
Can you hit me with a camera over there? You know what, Jeff?
Wait, when did that go there?
There's a camera that goes over there.
But when did that thing go over there?
Why don't you go? You're going to go in timeout now. Go sit on the couch. You're in timeout.
I had to sit.
If you can't pronounce a simple word, you're in timeout. Now go on timeout. I told you there was going to be punishments doled out, and you're going to get punished. Get over on the
wait.
couch.
So I'm just going on the couch, right? That's it.
Just get on the couch.
Okay.
Right.
I'm going on the couch. Okay. I'm going on the couch.
You know what? Everybody, for a year, Sally, how long were we on the air for, Jeff and I? Over a year, a little over a year maybe. And how many times would you, if you had to round the number up, Sally, how many verbal snafus do you think Jeff made?
Per show?
Total.
Gosh, at least 3 a show. Easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And the show was being done in English,
Yes.
right? So this was a language he should have been accustomed to,
Yes.
right? This is, Jeff, is English your native language?
See.
Okay. Do me a favor.
Yes.
Take your fedora off. Yeah, take the fedora off. Yeah. Yeah. Just put it off to the side there a minute. I want the crowd. I want everyone to get. We have a good look at him. Okay. So.
What? Wait, what is?
Don't you worry about it.
What? Wait a minute, Rich. Rich, that's whipped cream. I have to eat whipped cream. I have no problem with whipped cream. I can definitely eat whipped cream. Whipped cream is definitely something I can definitely do.
Wow.
It was long overdue to save the language, is all I'm saying.
Well, it's very creamy. I had to say very, very creamy. And,
You know what's sad is, you know how many nights Jeff probably left a club when he was younger with that same face?
Well, it's like right we have a prom date. I can't see. Okay. Wow, this is very.
Looks like look between his legs.
Oh. No, Sally, no. And you know what's funny? There's some blue and green fur on
God damn you! Why?
Well, you know what? I wanted to do that for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Can we recount some of these, Sally? Wendy, the girl's name, Wendy. Yeah.
Yeah.
what you would commonly refer to as possibly Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or at least Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
The weekend.
The weekend.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's all over me.
He looks pretty good though, don't he?
Oh.
So maybe
Fedora,
next year,
delicious.
maybe you know what? You could tell he's skinnier because heavy Jeff Bosy would have gobbled that whole thing down, and it would have been none of it on him.
Wow.
It's very creamy. It's very, very creamy. Just so you know, it's very, very creamy. Okay.
Jeff, I mean,
Oh.
I'm glad I'm glad we had our anniversary show, and
I'm glad I'm back too, Steve. I'm glad I'm glad to see you. Where's Steve Squared? They don't do this on Steve Squared. It's glad to see you too, Rich. How you been? Miss you too, buddy.
Jeff.
Yeah.
I think we should sign off with that.
I guess so. What else am I gonna do? I'm coming in with green now. Now I'm coming in. Now I look like a prom date gone bad.
Yeah. Well, did it go bad?
Well, I don't finish this hard.
I'm pretty sure you probably left your prom looking exactly the same way.
Oh dear God! So I guess, on this end, I'm just gonna say good night, everybody. So you can go ahead and sign off for us over there on the crate and stick in the back kind of chair while I'm over here melting.
Well, listen. Next May, Sally, circle your calendar. Next May, we'll have another show.
What?
And you can clean up by then. Jeff, what do you figure? Jeff will weigh like 130 pounds by then?
Nice, yeah.
Probably like 130, 135. And it was fun seeing you, buddy.
Oh, I gotta take this off.
Tomorrow night, Giggle Room.
Check out Rich Reda.
Dubs.com. Tickets still available. Get to see the legendary Peter Bale, Rich Walker. And, I'll be there too. Oh my God, you're not putting the camera on him now, are you, Sally? Sally, hit him with the camera.
No!
Sally, hit him with the camera. Everyone needs to see that. Wow.
God.
Just wow. Well, it was great seeing you, Jeff.
Great seeing you too, Rich.
Stop butchering the English language, you animal.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Have a great weekend. Everyone have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend.
Keep so bitter.